Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so today we're going to be doing my January's budget with me. And I'm going to be doing this whole setup way different than I have been. Because first thing, I am decorating my monthly page. I got this, sorry, I'm trying to get it separated. I got this from Caffeinated Cait on Etsy, and I do have her shop linked below. It's the same place that I got these headers, sinking funds, and weekly check-in. It's the same shop. And I thought that I wanted to try something a little different. She's got these whole budget kits. So before we get into this, I'm going to do kind of like a little mini haul. I posted some teasers on my Instagram last week or the week before. But, so let's just kind of go over this a little bit. Let me move that out of the way. So I've got, this is for the monthly view. And it comes with this little January 2019. And so I'm going to use that. And then there's this little icons page. There's 6 things for no spend. There's some check boxes. There's thin little flag labels. Some cash, money signs, credit cards. And then some script stuff like cash envelopes, student loans, income, balance, credit cards. And there's just a bunch here. And then this for my main budget page. And it has this little January budget thing. And it has a spot to do income, variable and fixed expenses, and totals. And then I got these two. And this one is for a debt tracker or the debt snowball. And I don't know if I'm going to use this in my monthly view or in my little monthly stuff yet. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to try to reconfigure and do my paycheck budgets on a single page. I want to do both of them on one page. And then I got this sinking funds tracker, and it has a little header for transaction log. And so these we won't see today because I'm just doing my monthly budget. And then it also did, I almost forgot, it also came with this little freebie. And it's got 2 bill due stickers and 2 of these 2-toned labels. A hydrate tracker, grocery shopping, happy mail, and 2 payday stickers. Okay, so that's it for my little mini haul. So let's just jump right into this. And for my actual bills and expenses, where I track my spending here, I will still be using my Planner Kate stickers. So, but okay, let's go ahead. And if you guys watch my plan with me, you know that I do this way better upside down. All right. Okay, that is super cute. These are like these little blue and purple colored crystals. Let me see if I can zoom you in on that a little bit better. Okay, so there's like the main pattern here. And then there's just some leaves surrounding it. And I thought it was so pretty. So we'll zoom you back out. And we're going to flip this and do the other side. Okay. All right. That looks so pretty. And I had decided to do her budget stuff. Her budget kits, and then I saw this and I was like, that would be so cute if they could just match. And then she also, with this comes the little date dots. And these are a little bit more, I in need of attention than the Planner Cait ones because they're little teardrops meant for the corners. So I'm gonna pause the video because I don't edit these. If you guys haven't noticed, I don't edit. I just kind of film and upload. So, and it's mostly because I film on my phone and I upload on my phone, and my computer's not cut out for video editing. I've tried. But, so I'm going to pause this so that I don't have to fast forward you guys, just so that I can get these date dots on, and I will be back in just a minute. Okay, so I've got all of these date dots in now, and I think those are super cute, and the teardrop, like, trying to get it lined up in the corner wasn't even terrible. It's just a little more time consuming than like Planner Cait's, because hers are just round. I'm not super concerned if the numbers are straight or not. But when they're like meant to be in a corner, I get slightly more OCD. But okay, so I also have this little January 2019 label, and it is all just one sticker. So I'm just going to put this over here. Alright, and I think that is super cute. So, now that that's in, let's go ahead and put in my bills and my paydays. And I got these Erin Condren stickers here to mark my paydays. But since I have this little freebie from Caffeinated Cait, I am going to use that. And then also, starting in January, my paydays at work are now different. Instead of every other Tuesday, I will be getting paid on the 8th and the 23rd of every month. So please keep an eye out. Maybe I don't want to put these in first because they're going to overlap a little bit where I've got some bills due. So keep an eye out because my upload schedule for my paydays will change a little bit. For January it won't. It'll still be on the Wednesdays because I will have this 23rd off. And so I'll just go pick up my check and film and upload. It'll just be later in the day than normal. So, okay, let's go ahead, and I'm just going to go through and write all these bills down on the stickers. So I've got Kinder Music is 65, storage is 60, Wells Fargo for my credit card. The minimum payment is only $25, but I'm going to put $35. Then I have 3 payments going out to Capital One starting in January because I have a secured credit card with them to help rebuild my credit, which helped because I did qualify for an unsecured credit card. And I also got my auto loan refinanced through Capital One. So we are going to do Capital One unsecured is, I'm going to say 35. I haven't spent a ton on that, but I did sign up for vision insurance because I don't do health insurance. I don't think that I should have to pay that much and then still have to pay for all of my stuff out of pocket anyway. So I did sign up for vision insurance because I do need a new prescription, but and that'll come out of there. So then I've got my secured card, and I'm just going to put 35. And then Capital One Auto, and that one is $197.39. So if I remember right, it said that I saved $58 switching, and it also cut my interest rate in half because I had terrible credit when I got my car, and so my interest rate through my first auto loan company was 20.99%. And now it's still not the best. It's down to 11.74, but it's way better than it was. So I will take it, and then if I still have my car next year, I will try to get it refinanced again, probably. Mostly because I don't think I need to trade it in if it still works, if it still runs and everything. So, my PRA. And those I still just have set at $5. And then eventually I might up that, but I'm hoping to just pay them off when I get my tax refund. And I've had a lot of requests for that video, so there will be one coming probably later in January or in early February. Just depends on when I can actually file my taxes. Depending on when I get all of the stuff that I need from work. And I don't know if I'm waiting for anything from the college because I did pay for my last class out of pocket instead of using financial aid. So I guess we'll see on that. Okay, and then daycare. And I'm just going to put $250 for that. And I don't know for sure what it'll be, but we're just going to go with that. Okay. So this one goes here on the 1st. And this one goes on the 1st. And that works out perfect because it kind of covers up. Because like in my budget planner, I don't need it to say that it's New Year's Day. Like that's not important to me for my budget book. I don't cover those up if like I don't go out of my way to cover up holidays in my life planner. That is crooked. Which under normal circumstances might not bother me, but since I have that date dot there and it covers it just a teeny bit. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to kind of stay on one page here, but it's looking like everything is just due on the next page, so my auto is on the 15th. Oh, that is on the other page. I'm so used to my car loan being due on the 18th, it's throwing me off a little bit. Alright. Okay, so we will 20 as Pandora, so I'll put that down first. And that is crooked also. Okay. That's a little bit better. So, alright. Then we will do, this one is on the 10th. And I have 2 stickers here for Planner Cait orders. And I'm going to try to get that down to 1 sticker, or 1 sticky note, 1 order. And I think I'm going to have to order earlier in January for my February stuff. Just because like my postal service has been ridiculously slow. Like my Caffeinated Cait order for this order sat at my local post office for 3 days before it was delivered, which was a little bit irritating. Apparently I just don't pay attention to the dates well enough. Maybe it's because I have this there. Because this one is due on the 14th. Not paying attention. Okay. This is 17. 19. 25. And I need to make sure that I have another sheet of these in my little backup binder because I want to make sure, or I need to include another page in my planner Kate order if I don't have enough, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I have enough for February, but that's it. Okay, so now that those are all in, I can kind of gauge where I want to put this. So we're going to do payday is there, and on the 23rd. Okay. Alright, so I do want to put in, I know sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. I stopped putting in my grocery stickers. I just put those in when I go shopping, when I do any grocery shopping. But I do want to put in here when I got fuel. And eventually I might not put these stickers in ahead of time just because I'm kind of changing up the way that I spend money, in the sense that, like, I plan on fully taking advantage of my cash back offers on my Discover card. And so I've been using my Discover card to get fuel and then paying that back. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter when I fill up as long as I send the payment. Okay. And then I do want to pull these no spend stickers. So I'm not going to put the washi all the way across like I have been, but I do want to put what are my spending freeze days? Okay, so I've got December 31 through January 6th, and then January 14th through the 20th, and January 28th through February 3rd are going to be my spending freeze weeks. And I got a little bit off that in December, and I think that a big part of that was for Christmas. But I really do want to get back into it. If you've been keeping up a little bit, you'll know that I'm loving, like, I'm kind of inspired by this minimalist, I don't want to call it a movement because that sounds kind of ridiculous, but, like, I love the simplicity of a lot of it. And so I am going to try to get into it, I guess. That sounds kind of silly, but okay, so there's my no spend weeks. But I think it'll help because I'm not buying anything. And I think the trying to like be minimalist will help my spending also. But okay, so all my bills are in. I'm just going to put stickers here to kind of remind me that I need to do those orders. But let me see what I've got back here. Do I have... I am actually going to pull this one. I think it's for June, but I think it'll work just fine for January. So I'm going to do reminder, or maybe I'll pull the to-do sticker instead. And then that'll match a lot better. So yeah, I'll just pull this to do. If I can ever get anything to line up straight. Okay, and then so for that, I will put on here my little check boxes. So far I just have 3. So I want to do my TransUnion report for my credit report. And then Planner Cait order and Caffeinated Cait order. Okay. All right. So, and then yeah, once, I don't know if I've talked about this, but every year, like you can get your credit report once a year for free. So I like to separate it out. So in January, I'll do my TransUnion, and then in May, I'll pull the Experian report, and then in September, I'll pull Equifax, I don't know. And then I'll pull that one so that I can kind of like see what's on there and get an idea of what needs to be paid. And I like to do TransUnion first because for me at least, I don't know about everybody else, but for me that is the most detailed credit report that I have. Like every debt I have is on that report, where some of them might just have, or like the Experian might only have some of them. Okay, so I think for the most part, I'm going to set this up kind of the same, where I do my budget and then my my budget and my weekly check-in, if I get the right like pages. But Caffeinated Cait right now doesn't have a setup like this for weekly check-in, but this is a full sticker, and then this bottom part is 3 pieces of washi. And so I think I'm going to be able to set it up because I have the 3 washies on this and also on this sinking funds one. So I think I'll be able to kind of set it up how I have been. Let's see. Oh no, I do want that to cover the whole flag. I think I need this paper just to be on the table so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay. And then this way I know if it overlaps. And then if you guys are wondering, as far as I can tell, Caffeinated Cait stickers are removable and repositionable. I haven't tried it a whole lot because this is Like, my only other time using her stickers is with my headers, and those weren't super important to reposition. But this is actually crooked, so yeah, that comes up so nice. Like, they come up, if you guys use Planner Kate stickers, they come up just like that. And that was actually super nice coming up. And there we go, back down. Okay. And I don't know if there's any like particular way to lay this January budget, but I think I'm going to kind of have it, I don't want it to go down too far, so we're just going to have it like there. So it'll go down to this next line. Oh, that's not straight either. All right. Testing this again. Oh yeah, that comes up so nice, which is great because I need repositionable. Okay. All right. Oh, that looks so cute, guys. I love this. I love trying new stuff sometimes. Like, don't go crazy. I love doing it sometimes. Okay, so this, let's see. I don't know if I want to align it or center it. I think I'm gonna align it. Maybe next month I will center it. Except I do want, I'd rather this align with the bottom line than the top line. Okay, I'm really struggling with this, guys. Okay. And I just have 2 paychecks. So I'm just going to leave my 2 spots. I don't think I would ever be able to center this, guys, because these lines, or these sticker strips, I don't know if you can see them or how well. Let me zoom you in to see if we can see them. Yeah, these have like little guidelines so that you can draw your lines. So I'm going to zoom back out. And we're going to see if I can find, I don't think I have my fine liner here. Maybe I do. I'm going to pause this for a sec and I'm going to go look for that. So I will be right back. Okay, I found it. So I love these, I don't know if it's, there we go. I think it's Staedtler. Tri Plus fine liner. I have like 15 of these in different colors, and it's a super fine point, and I just love how it writes sometimes, and I think it'll do better doing these lines than my G2 pen will, except I got these crooked, or not quite lined up right. Okay. All right, let's see if that does a little bit better. Okay. I did all right lining these up. I think for February though, or actually I could try it on the next set. Okay, so that actually didn't turn out too terrible. And I'm going to put, I gave myself a lot of room here, so I'm going to put Tuesday, 1/8, and then in parentheses here, I'm going to put pay period 12/17 through 12/31. And then I think this will help me to kind of calculate how my hours are going to be, to help me like get an idea. And then it'll be Wednesday, 1/23, and so this will be pay period 1/1 through 1/15. So that is a whole new thing for us. They haven't done paydays like this for a long time. Okay, so I'm going to count out my fixed expenses before I do this. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Maybe I do want a washi strip to separate them. Okay, so I'm going to do my fixed expenses over here, and then lining up against the coil, make sure I stay on the same line, I want my variable expenses here. Okay. And I'm kind of loving this right now, guys. Like, it might seem like a lot of work, but I think in February when I go to do this, I think it'll be a lot easier, honestly. So, make sure I stay lined up. Maybe I better. Oh, and then in case you're wondering, also there's no bleed through with these fine liners. And I mean, I pushed pretty hard. So that is super helpful also. Okay, I kind of just want to like move stuff over. My table's not as big as I want. Okay, so stay lined up, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and a total line. Okay, so that's still pretty crooked, but that's okay. Okay. And then my variable is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a total line. And I know that Caffeinated Cait, she does hers. I think both of her sides are equal, but I might be able to use this extra space instead. Okay, so, and then I do want to extend this line all the way down also. And then this one. Okay. All right, so then we'll do my total line will be this one. And then this one. Okay. So then let's go ahead and put these lines down here. And this video is going to be longer just because I've never used this kit before. And I've never used anything like this. So my setup is a bit different. And so it is taking me a bit longer. I'm hoping February will be shorter, and as I get into the groove of things, you should see these video times go down a little bit so that they're not terrible long. But as I mentioned earlier, I don't really have a way to edit my videos right now. I just have a basic computer. I've tried to find something to edit my videos with on the computer, but nothing is really working. So, yeah. Okay, and then I am going to use these, I think, to fill in this space. So this is totals. Okay. And then I want to put in lines, but I need to know what I'm doing. So income and I'll do bills and variable. And then, yeah, I think that'll work. And as we go, we will figure this out. So I'm going to put this one down a ways after I draw these lines, because otherwise I think I'll be a total mess. So I only put 3 things in here, but I do want to give myself room for extra debt and credit card payments, and then maybe anything else that might come up. So I'm going to put this totals on this very last line. And I don't think that really lines up that well. It doesn't. Okay, that is much better. Okay, and the outside lines, which aren't really necessary, but they are handy. Okay. So let's go ahead and fill this in. Alright, so my fixed expenses, Kinder Music, storage, Wells Fargo, unsecured Capital One, secured Capital One, and then I'm going to put Capital One Auto, PRACY, Prage. Discover. Pandora. And Verizon. I have an extra line, and I think it's because I put in VSP insurance, but I have already paid that for January when I signed up. I do want to put a line here for check marks because I love me some check marks to mark that it's paid. And then for my variable expenses, actually, I don't really do that, so I don't really do that on my variables. So we're going to do 65, 60, 35, 35, 35, 197.39, $5, $5, 30, $9.99, 165, and the vision insurance is $16.48. Okay. And then my variables will be daycare. Sorry that my little holder is moving. Fuel. Groceries and household. Allowance. Sinking funds. I'm going to put debt payment in case I make any extra, and then unbudgeted. So I'm going to budget for 0 on both of these. And then this one, for unbudgeted, I want to stay at 0. For this one, I want it to be high, if I can. But, okay, so we'll budget $250 for daycare. I think 80 is probably good for fuel, except in December I put 80, and then I still only gave myself 35 per 2 weeks, which is fine because then it gives me that $10 extra at the end of the month. I'm going to leave sinking funds blank because I need to do my sinking funds page and figure that out before I can figure out what I need, but I'll fill that in my video when I do the sinking funds. My allowance also, I need to kind of like give myself a rough guesstimate of what I'll need for January. And it's still pretty early, like it's the middle of December right now, so I'm not 100% sure on that. And then groceries, I think, let me pull it up. I think in December, I gave myself 200, and it seems to be going okay. So we'll just do 200. Okay. So, sorry for the yawn, excuse me. So I think that's it for this. I'm kind of loving how this is set up. And then I do have these little extra things here. So I think I want to put this one and where is my other page here? And I want to do income. Maybe not. Maybe I don't want to do income. I'm going to leave that one there for now. But I do want to put this one down here right under the total. And this very long flag sticker going across. And I want this one to be goals. Because I do want to start paying on my student loans if I can. And I'm just going to give myself three little goals, and that should be good. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this income sticker. And I'm kind of making this a lot, like, it seems busy. And maybe that's because I'm not super used to using a lot of stickers on my budget, but I really do like it. So I'm going to do that. And then I want to put I don't know what I'm going to put there yet, but I know I'm going to put something there. I just need to look it over and think about it. But anyway, so that is going to be this video because I'm already at 45 minutes and I don't have a way to edit and trim stuff out. So I'm sorry that this was super long, and I think for next month I will just have the date dots and like probably all the stickers set up. If you liked how I set it up, let me know. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Or any suggestions for editing apps or something for an HP that runs on Microsoft. Open to anything at this point. But yeah, if you guys want to see next month when I do the whole setup, or if you just want to see the stickers, or just want to see me like write stuff in, let me know. I always read all the comments that come through. Some of them don't always come through. I'm working on that. But yeah, just let me know. And anyway, but this is my January budget. So thanks for sticking with me this whole time, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.